Oh, hi there. Before the video starts, I am aware that as of right now, like an hour ago, Trump announced that they are putting a 90-day pause on most of the tariffs. And so some of the things in the video here may not end up being the case. But I think overall, the point still stands of the actual lack of respect that, MAGA in particular has had on the idea of retirement and 401ks. I still think it's important to talk about this, but this is the flip-flopper in chief, bro. This guy says something literally yesterday. He was like, no. I mean, they could be permanent. They could be temporary. But right now they're working really great. All the countries are coming to me. They're kissing my ass. Well, apparently they weren't kissing his ass enough because he just put a 90-day pause on most of them. So chaos continues. Enjoy the video. All right, another Mad Scion walk and talk. We're going to be talking about something that is really annoying me lately. Now, there's a lot that's annoying me lately. But we're going to talk about how all of a sudden planning for your future and retiring, specifically with 401ks, but just in general, retirement, man, you're such a pussy if you need that. You should pull yourself up by your bootstraps. So with the current tariffs that are going on right now, our economy is just tanking. I mean, it's tanking so hard. And the argument of why this is needed is, once again, that we need to replace foreign industry with American industry, which I am all for. I am America first. I have always thought that the cheap plastic garbage that we get from China was a mistake. I think that was under Clinton that we kind of just started doing that. It's not good. Like, we definitely needed to get off of that at some point. But you got to do it carefully. You got to do it over a long-term plan. You have to do it, with some sort of idea as to how we're going to fund the industries that we're going to crush, and those cheap goods that we're going to lose, how we're going to replace those and keep them, semi-reasonable. They're still going to be more expensive, but overall, that's just not what we're doing. Like, we are not putting any money back into the corporations. The fact that, I personally know people now that are being laid off because of these tariffs. So companies are not preparing to expand industry. They're preparing for Armageddon. They're preparing for the apocalypse. So all those right-wingers that are like, industry's coming back. No, it's not. It's not. They are preparing for a recession. They're not preparing for expansion, and that's what you would need right now to make these tariffs make sense. But back to the 401k thing. So people are losing their money because 401k, is heavily tied to these losses. And back in the day, I was always told 401k is something you really need. Do I have one? No, I do not. I wish I did, but I never really worked at a place long enough to get one. I was gonna start one when I worked at UPS back in the day, but I just didn't stay there long enough. And, you can have like a private one and whatnot, but I just never did it. So I'm one of those people, I'm winging it. But people have been putting money into these for years and years. I mean, this is people's retirement. This is how they're going to retire. And now you have right-wing pundits, on Fox or Newsmax, and even like YouTubers themselves that are really popular, right-wing, conservative leaning, saying that these don't matter anymore. So wait a minute, what? You think that that's a good thing? It's like, what are you talking about? Like, I've even seen people make the argument that you need to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and go keep working and you'll be fine. What the fuck, dude? Like, the people who have 401ks are the definition of people who planned ahead, who were smart with their money. People who didn't just, as the right always likes to say, like, leech off the system. Like, they are the definition of responsible. And yet, now we're being told, because daddy decided that this doesn't matter anymore, that, okay, well, I mean, we're all just going to say that. I got to throw it out there. If you are in support of conservative ideology and you want the Republicans to hold strong in the midterms, yeah, get ready for that not to happen. I'm sorry. It is going to be a political bloodbath at this point because they are absolutely abusing their power. I mean, to the point where they're even selling out their own base, dude. Like, you know who relies on 401ks? Old people, retirees, people who are about to be retired. And they're screwing with their own base. They're not just making, the libs mad, owning the libs. When you start going after people's retirements and then tell people that they're being stupid, because, literally had one, pretty popular right-leaning YouTuber tell people, oh, well, I mean, it's not a big deal. It's because you're losing, retirement money. Whatever. You're not really losing anything if you lose retirement money. I don't know what these people think is going to happen, short of they're just going to become authoritarians and they're just going to steal democracy, which I think they'll try to lean things in their direction. But at this point, so many people are upset that I think they're screwed. Now, I'll say this. Our country's very interesting. Trump's approval ratings is still pretty decent. It's not great, but it's all right. And that just goes to show, in my opinion, he's invincible. He's invincible. He can do whatever he wants, really. He can tank the economy. He can shit down old people's mouths, make them mush it up, and spit it back out, regurgitate it. Do like a, what do they call that when two chicks share a load? It's like a snow globe or something. I can't remember. Either way, yeah, he's invincible. He can do whatever he wants. He is always insulated from the decisions that he makes. But the people around him are not. And so I think we have, it's going to be bad for them. And they know it. They know that this is going to be horrible. I mean, the outcome of that very tiny Wisconsin Supreme Court race proved it. Florida, they almost lost. They got pretty close to losing 2 Senate seats in a heavily red district. It's like the best that the left has done in a long time there. So, yeah, they're in trouble. I'm curious what you guys think about this. I just can't believe that we've gotten to the point where they're telling us that planning for your future, retirement, investing your money too, the stock market now is bad. Once it starts doing good, then all of a sudden they'll change their tune and it's good. But they will excuse anything. If I was right-leaning and I wanted to look serious and separate myself from everybody else, and potentially, it's a gamble, but set myself up to look really fucking smart later, I'd be turning on this so fast. I would be so done with it. I would call out Trump for it. I'd call out the Republicans. I'd call out other pundits for blatantly ignoring what's in front of their faces. It would be good for you. But most of them aren't. Most of them are just towing the line. A year ago, they were bitching and moaning that the stock market was bad or wasn't doing well, should be doing better, saying the economy was slowing, needs to be doing better. And now they're literally cheerleading it tanking, like actively happy and pretending to be excited when they're not. Behind the scenes, they're losing millions, dude. Like, these people are not doing well either. And yet, no balls. Just no fucking balls. Where are the people that are coming out and saying that this is insane and setting themselves up for the future? Again, it's a gamble, but I think it would be worth it if I was them. But, hey, either way, fuck it. Your retirement doesn't matter. Your future doesn't matter. Goods can just go higher and higher. We don't really need to replace industry. Rent can be high. Yeah, pure chaos, because Trump administration is the chaos era. No plan, just winging it.
Wreckless Eating! Wreckless Eating!